Boop. And we're recording. Hi, YouTube.
Hi.
It's part 3. We're gonna do the first trial.
Heck yeah.
No, Houdini. Oh my god, she's biting my cord. Houdini, no, stop.
No. Houdini, no, please.
Stop.
No. Not like
Stop.
this.
Stop it. Oh my god, she is not letting. Houdini! Go.
Houdini, please. That's not how I want to start the stream. No.
Go. Okay, go. Okay. Okay.
Oh, man.
Okay. Alright. It's like trying to
Which
tame a
chord was it?
freaking raptor. My microphone.
Oh man, that's a bad one. Could you imagine you start the stream finally and just choose right through the cord to start it off, and it's like, well, guess the stream's cooked today.
Christ.
Oh man.
Okay, now we're gonna start.
Heck yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Alright, yep, and I left off right where you are. As you're about to go through those giant double
Ooh,
doors.
yeah. They look like leather.
I know, right? They're so plush.
Don't they?
They're so extra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, hello.
Hey, there's everyone. You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you.
I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me. Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. Here we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. Wait, what?
Oh, how?
So you are convinced I did it, but yeah, I guess it did happen in my room, but oh, hey, a quick reminder for everyone.
Jesus
I
Christ.
didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Yep. And he's in the back right corner.
11037.
Oh God, please. No.
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fate will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
We're gonna talk to everyone?
I think you need to talk to everyone or press on the elevator door if you decide to.
Tasha.
Got it! Relax, I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet.
Oh, okay.
But maybe like 98.5%.
Aw, Lunatic, goodbye. I'm sorry you got Wi-Fi troubles.
Yep, hopefully it fixes for you soon, whatever's going on.
Hopefully. Have a good night.
Leva, you're obviously leaning that way. Yeah, I just gonna be checking in with people.
Let's get started. Okay. You know what?
They don't have a whole lot to say, just
Good
like
enough for me.
bits and bobs. Yep. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Well then.
Let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea.
No.
Are you scared?
Yes. No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto,
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth.
I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is.
Oh, hi, Sid! Thanks
Hi,
for
Sid.
stopping in.
So I raised my voice to try and give myself courage. I turned, trembling with anticipation, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator, and I finally stepped on. The doors closed and the elevator started to move. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds toward the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
drug than that. Is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment?
Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school.
You finally arrived!
God, this motherfucker.
What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom?
Way to go, Salty.
Oh my god, right when I said motherfucker too. That's funny. Oh, Allie, let me know if you want me to tell you my favorite if you want to guess. Oh, I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess.
It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Dude, shit. Not even close. It's total shit.
Well now. Okay, we'll find your assigned seats and sit down. Yoo-hoo! Hurry up now, hurry up!
Sir Bossy Pants.
We did what he said and found our seats. But we're standing. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else. Which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease on anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there.
Jesus Christ. Mondo's fucking hair from this angle.
Yeah.
It's not so bad when you're looking at him like head on, but seeing it from this is hilarious.
It's great.
Holy shit.
And so the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith.
Aw, we're so cute. He's so
And then
adorable.
there's that fucking
Look at
thing
him.
next to us.
Yeah, then there's then there's him.
Ugh. A deadly class trial.
Yeah. Also, Allie, am I guessing your favorite character or someone you simp for? There's a difference.
You can go to the
Okay,
report card,
kind of
yeah.
both. Okay. Is it Mondo?
So fast
Yeah.
on that one. Oh, quick draw. Boom, boom. Oh, man.
Perfection.
Didn't even think twice. Didn't even think once.
Oh, God. Didn't
Oh, yeah,
even
go
scroll
to go to the set skills part. I don't think we have many things here, but this will be something you have to kind of pay attention to sometimes. We don't have many things, but you'll see that each skill costs like skill points, but it's little bonuses that help you during the class trials. Something that Eden's Garden didn't have at all, and I think they just kind of dropped these later on in the series, but with this, it gives you the influence gauge. I think is your slow-mo feature,
Okay.
if I'm correct. But just putting that on, you know, anything you put on here will be helpful pretty much right now. And you can scroll down to the menu to see if there's anything else that you have. But this early on... Oh, the melodious voice. Okay, that's for the bullet time battle stuff. Yeah, that's a good one to have on. Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Then you can go down. And
Okay,
that's all you
that's it.
got. So-
Yeah.
But yeah, just two things that'll be in handy to help you through the game. And you can back out of there. Nice. And then your preparations are finished, so you can get moving into
Yeah,
the trial. And everything's on easy mode, so that'll be handy
Let's
for you.
begin
Hopefully.
with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick
If
the
you pick
wrong
the
one,
God, his
Okay, sorry.
his fucking belly button.
Then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Oh my god, why is he like freaking out on the left there? The face.
He's supposed to be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be
aggressive. For real, it's like
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
Queen, I love you.
What's going on with those pictures?
Yeah, that's fucked.
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Jesus Christ. He's like, oh, they're here. In death.
Friendship penetrates?
Jesus Christ.
Stop
Okay,
that.
but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
What the fuck?
Huh?
That's
Okay,
weird.
that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
About to begin the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line.
Yep.
Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more?
Your gamer thing. Yeah. Let me go ahead.
As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates.
Non-stop debates.
During these discussions, characters speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim, then fire with the Y button.
Okay.
Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you'll automatically fail, so please be careful. Press start button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Yay! All right.
GLHF. Evidence of struggle.
Okay.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Oh.
Huh? Something's off about what was just said. Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there's no explanation for what happened to my room. So today we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you're able to spot or refute someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat.
Okay. Nice.
Within a group of statements, some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice?
Why, yes.
That represents a potential hole in a person's statement, a possible weak spot. These weak spots reveal important, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. The truth votes are only effective against these weak spots. So when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward an argument by holding down the B button. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Okie dokie.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
So we know it's the last one. That's the only
So
one.
it seemed the killer must have taken.
Yeah.
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
That
There you
makes
go.
sense.
No, it's wrong.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Girl, does she not even see
Between
the room?
Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Me and Byakuya twinning. I'm like, for real, girl, did you not even see the damn room?
I think some people didn't go there because, you know, they had the guards, our two beefcakes guarding the room.
Okay, now I feel bad. She's all teary-eyed.
Okay, so what's next?
You tell me, Gojo.
Oh
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka.
I wonder. Okay, kitchen knife set.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Fork.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him. How could anyone do something like that? That son of a bitch!
There's the object that was thrust into Sayaka's stomach. It was almost certainly the knife that disappeared from a certain location.
So
Okay.
what was
Not a
used to kill
random
her
knife
was
at
some kind
all.
of without a doubt.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
There you go.
No, that's wrong.
I'm always like waiting
No.
for like another one
I do
to
think
appear.
it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Kitchen
Like
knife?
another like weak point somewhere.
Yeah, I think with it being the first trial, they're trying to help you get an understanding of the basis of the game.
Okay.
Because, I mean, when this came out, you know, this was the first of its kind doing this, whereas, you know, Eden's Garden does lean a lot on the fact of, you know, people having played these games before. But this is, you know, an introduction to the entirety of everything, so they're trying to keep it pretty simple at first.
After the murder,
Gotcha.
we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments.
Queen.
Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Oh, Abby, thank you for gifting a sub. Thank you.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
She's like, I know it's you, bitch.
You really believe that?
She's right.
Ah,
Oh,
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Scared the shit out of me. She said it's
Me
gotta be a
too.
breakthrough somewhere, just waiting for us to find it.
Oh,
Welcome back,
Kokorodo.
Kokorodo.
Thank you for the welcome. Oh,
Scared the
goodness.
shit out of me. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer.
Yeah.
It's been Relayed by Non-Stop Debates. Would you like to hear more?
No. I'm good.
Oh, okay. I think it was gonna teach you slow-mo and all that stuff.
Oh, shit. Well, I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So I guess there's...
I was just pressing random buttons to see.
But where does that
I think
get
it's
us?
like one of the triggers or something. But
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen.
Aha, found it.
there you go. There it is.
He did it in secret when nobody was in the dining hall. And then he went and stabbed Sayaka with it.
So he really did do it.
No.
Yes, and it's been decided. We've reached the end.
These people are such idiots. Like,
Some way to prove I didn't take the knife. The person who was in the dining hall last night should be able to do it.
So I guess there's
That's
no
what they
question
want.
that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
it was.
But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right?
Really close.
He did it in secret.
Yep, there it is.
When nobody.
Nailed it.
No, it's wrong.
Wrong.
It's wrong.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
You were saying a knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Could use a little more confidence.
Yeah, really?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
Oh, Allie, thank you for the gifted sub to Sid.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl?
Damn.
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Ugh, good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Did I do that?
Oh my god.
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
Before you hit next, I have something for you.
Okay.
I'm gonna break your brain a little bit, because I know you didn't play much of it. But if you remember anything from Persona 5,
Uh-huh.
remember Morgana?
Yeah.
That's Hina's voice.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yep, because you'll probably hear it soon in a second and be like, because I heard it and I was like, shit, it clicked again. Yeah, that's right. Those two share the voice.
Wow.
Yo, no way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
Sakura.
Go, Sakura.
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
Oh my god, yeah. I hear it now.
Yeah, it cuts
I
through
hear
real
it now.
good. Uh-huh. Just she was screaming that they're not a
think I have
cat.
to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over.
Aw, she stayed with her.
Which
That's so
means
cute.
we have airtight alibis.
Let's go, lesbians! Let's go, lesbians!
That was perfect.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Valor and Sylvie?
You stayed over?
There it is.
Violating one of the school regulations? We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem.
Yeah, we discovered that
Boy
ourselves.
and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome.
Taka.
I'm a girl.
Oops.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Aw.
But if it
Oh,
wasn't
man.
either of you,
Jeez.
then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Oh.
Someone who's not here? Are you talking about looks left?
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was...
So I'm guessing it was fucking Sayaka.
Alright.
Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility.
To protect herself?
And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen.
Damn.
As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all!
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all
Oh my
off in
God.
the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
The zooming in and out gets me. Every time it comes up, I'm like, jeez.
Oh man, it's so aggressive.
It is. It's like they're gonna pop through the screen at me.
Damn. If I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
Yes,
Because
queen.
you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Ooh,
Oh
Hangman's
boy, your
Gambit.
first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Alright, as things advance further in a class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order.
Okay.
Use the left stick to aim, then press the Y button to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun!
Yeah, JJR, I'm not skipping any more tutorials.
Yep, this is one of the reasons you first got scared of playing Danganronpa games, was the style mini games you've heard about that are... Yeah, there's a load of ones that are thing, but this is the easy version. Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. That must be the crucial point.
So I know it was at the scene but wasn't.
I'll be honest, even I don't remember. If we can just figure out what that something is, we'll probably hopefully get a little bit of help from, you know, it's like your ring hangman. It's gonna give us a few letters first so we can try and... No, it's not giving it. Wait.
Oh, what?
Oh, hair.
It gives us the...
So you wanna... There you go. You got it.
Now I understand.
Oh,
That's
so
right.
it just gave us all the letters, pretty much.
They gave you 3 of them, so it was nice tutorial there, yeah.
On the floor.
Hooey. You got
So,
it.
All right.
the culprit removed some evidence?
But can I spell the word hair?
It could have been
did it.
heir, you know? You're missing the heir to the throne.
Why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true. Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
Ooh, her little smirk. Okay, queen.
He's like, gotcha, bitch.
I would like to hear these
I'm in the
reasons.
zone.
These are like my 2 like ranges of like being attracted to women right here. These 2.
Do you remember
so
anything
true.
remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Killer's struggle getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is...
The object the killer
broke.
Oh, I know. The doorknob, they broke it.
Yep.
I got it!
Nailed it.
Evidence that
Nailed
the
it.
killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken.
God damn it, now I just hear Gojo. Talks.
You're welcome.
God damn it.
See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then.
You would say that, Leon.
Let's
Yeah,
take
you
another look
would.
at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Thank you for the gifted sub.
Oh, let's go another one.
Thank you, generous menace.
Another one. Oh.
Oh, and the licking.
Another one.
You generous menace, you. Love you.
I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? Oh my
God. Allie! 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 Oh, nope, not that one. This one, yay! Happy, thank you, I love you! No more ads for the people!
Alright, there's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more this time?
Yeah, I would.
From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. No more one at a time. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate.
Okay.
Oh, Lady Bee Huntress. Oh, there's a hype train coming.
Oh, there is a hype train.
Hype train. Hype train. Okay. There's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth ball on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. It's kind of like your life bar.
Okay.
Now this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun!
Oh, Allie, another gifted sub to Gokurono. Oh, we reached it, the sub goal. Thank you.
Let's go.
Allie, you're the best. I love you. Getting big hug tomorrow. Bathroom door frame.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
And finally,
dang
the
it.
culprit had Sayaka cornered.
And to finish the job, they stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto? Admit it.
Why is she
We
so
already
obsessed with
know the answer.
him being the killer? Girly, it's
Not
not
because
him.
the door was locked. No, there's a different reason entirely.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Sayaka was first, she then fled into the...
Then the killer ran and they got into the back.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
No, that's wrong.
Freak.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked.
Evan, what's with the lesbian flag part?
It was with the. I was trying to go with the hype train and cheer things.
Oh.
There we go. Try and keep that train going, but I'm not giving enough bets for it.
I look over at my screen and I just see that you sent a lesbian heart, and I was like, what is that?
I was trying to add some things for the hype train.
But Evan, the supporter of lesbians. Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it,
yes,
that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck. Huh? What are you talking about?
He's like, what?
What do you mean?
Door doesn't
What do you
fit in the
mean?
frame quite right.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door.
You little
That's
shit.
not lucky at all.
He's such a little shit.
So the reason the door didn't
it's gone.
open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked. So they didn't know what the door actually couldn't be locked.
Allie, you heard right. Houdini came up on the desk.
Well, Houdini jingle.
I'm surprised you heard that. Damn.
Yeah, it didn't pick up through Discord for me. It was too quiet, so I didn't hear it myself. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime that they didn't know was...
They thought it was Sayaka's room.
But it was ours the whole
our
time!
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
The hype chest. Spill the tea emote.
Yeah, once a hype train completes, it gives people involved
Oh,
emotes.
cute.
Man.
Yay, cute.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Oh my god. His little strand of hair, like, sticking out sideways.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
to
man.
be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
I love her sprite right now. She just looks so smug. It's so great.
Yeah.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Yeah, girl.
Been telling you the whole time. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
Angie.
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now?
Oh my god.
Majority rules.
Like, seriously, it's life or death, guys. You gotta figure it out. Taka,
man.
buddy, no. I love you, buddy, but no.
Majority rules? Do you really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you.
Is there beef?
God.
Does she not like her?
Oh, man.
Celeste, girl, what?
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
Aw.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No.
No, that can't be it either.
No.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Excuse you? What?
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something, particularly because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there.
Definitely shut someone in. Yeah, because he was like, don't let anyone in no matter what.
Yep.
And she was like, yeah, I won't.
Yep. I got the whole point behind the switch.
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
Deanie. Hi, honey. You were right. JJR, Allie. That's you, Deanie.
That emote is just like me.
Oh my god, it is! I need to get little emotes of all of my cats like that.
That would be great, yes.
Houdini would be the most used because she comes up here all the time.
Constantly.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh?
Oh shit, she lying to you, bro.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Takumi's voice actor is the same guy who plays Mahito in the JJK dub? What?
I'm gonna fucking crash out.
What?
Even I. What?
What? Wow. I just hate all the characters this guy voices.
I
Damn.
forgot about that entirely,
Wow.
JGR. Oh man.
That's crazy. Chani, Makoto is a sweet summer child. He's
Honestly.
adorable.
Ugh. Oh, there's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
Oh shit, what the fuck?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appear.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes.
She really is like a freaking detective.
Oh,
Yeah.
and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
What?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
Oh, okay. Goodbye, Lady B. Good night. Oh, no way. He plays Koichi from Kuroko's Basketball. Oh. I watched it in sub. I didn't watch it in the dub. Speaking of which, I want to watch that anime with you guys.
Of
Sometime.
course.
To continue our sports anime.
Heck yeah.
So, Makoto, Did you write this?
No, I didn't. But
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
She's like, yeah, no, I know you didn't write it. I hope she just like asked that, then like, yeah, no, there's a signature.
Then that note, Sayaka wrote it?
but why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't
Oh
have
my
any
God.
effect on me.
Jesus Christ, dude.
But can we be
What a
sure
disaster.
anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Oh, Chihiro's cute.
Yeah.
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then. Pay attention.
Celeste is cool, but she kind of freaks me out. Oh shit, okay. Dorm nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
The killer went to my room instead of Sayaka's. And the reason for that is...
The nameplate.
Yes, because of what got switched between my and Sayaka's rooms.
Okay.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, it specifically says, I see. Then they would have gone exactly. The room that Makoto was...
No! Nailed it!
Got him.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
No!
Dude, why do you look guilty like that? He's like looking away like, right? Buddy.
Okay, then who did it?
Bro, he looks scared as fuck.
He's like, I knew!
He looks so scared.
There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew we had switched rooms.
I got it!
I still don't get why she would
Me
do
and
that.
Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just two of us. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
But how the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason Arasaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is because...
The blue gold flex.
you look at her wrist, there's no doubt.
Yeah, the glitter. This one.
I
right
got
here.
it!
All
Yeah.
kinds of fucked up.
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
What? Makoto's VA was Kirito? In Sword Art
Koda's VA
Online?
has placed a lot of people.
That's true.
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
Yes, buddy.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. It's been more learning about non-stop debates. You like to hear more?
Yes.
Getting used to these non-stop debates.
Uh-huh.
Start with the next debate. I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder.
Alright, here we go.
But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press the left bumper to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release left bumper to cycle through each bullet. Or you can hold down left bumper button to use the left, then use the left end stick to
Oh my god.
elect a specific bullet.
Jeez.
Oh my god. I had a stroke there at the end from seeing that. God. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fear bullets will be loaded in the cylinder.
Nice.
For our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Okay, it's either the sheath or the swords. That's what we were talking about.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
The person with the sword really did attack first. There's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged.
When the fighting broke out, The culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. The sword-based sneak attack.
Okay.
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's
I'm pretty
wrist.
sure it's the sneak
she
attack.
tried to fight back.
But I
Yeah.
can't
She
decide
grabbed
if
the
it's if
kitchen
they're
knife
talking
she
about
had
the
hidden on her
sheath or the
leg.
sword.
But then the culprit took
It's about
that
trying
from
to
her
refute
too.
a certain part of that statement, essentially, as
And that's exactly what happened.
Makoto's trying to allude to, where I don't know how much you want me to help you or not on this one.
The person that said really did attack first. There's no station how a certain part. The sheath had marks on it, didn't it?
It did, which would show that it was not
Fighting
removed
broke out.
from its sheath
The
yet
culprit
when
grabbed the sword.
fight broke out.
That's right.
And that's when the first blow was dealt. The sword-based sneak attack.
Nailed it.
What's wrong? Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
Explain
the
like I'm
sword was
five.
used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Her body that shows she never used the sword.
What doesn't have gold glitter on it?
You wanted to use the sword.
Her stomach.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Girl, really? I don't think she would have time to wash her hands.
And her wrist was
Sorry,
already fucking
but I don't
borked.
think so.
For real.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
I'm sorry, what?
I cannot wait for you to get farther along and
Girl,
learn more
what
about
are you
Coco.
talking about?
I cannot wait.
What are you talking about, girl?
Oh man.
No, that's not it at
Oh
all.
my god. You weirdo. She's like one of those like pick-me girls from high school.
There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because there's a certain regulation that talks about what happens in bathrooms at nighttime.
Oh yeah, because
She's
they can't.
afraid-
She's afraid of water.
She's afraid of water.
I got it!
And they can't shower.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
How long has it been?
It's been like, well, it's only been like 3 days.
3
I
days?
think there's only a couple nights we've gone to sleep.
A
Because there's
couple?
the first night.
Girl, what? What?
Yeah, about 3 to 4 days, somewhere around there.
Girly.
My.
He's like, oh, that's what that smell was.
You're no different. You smell like a big, fat, ugly donkey.
All right, there it is.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Insult, obviously.
He's like, I'm here with a bunch of fucking idiots.
Sayaka
Oh
never
my
touched
God.
the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Sayaka.
The one who damaged the sheath would have had to have been the one without the sword.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Oh shit! So she attacked
And
him?
the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Dun dun dun!
So she wanted what?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
What?
Damn.
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in.
You know, I knew it. She had those crazy eyes. She had those crazy eyes.
You never liked her. You never liked her.
And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation,
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that
Say
she
it,
could
girly.
pin the crime on you.
Man.
That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
Aw, poor buddy.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Damn.
Oh, fuck.
She was the ultimate
Damn.
pop sensation.
JJR. Sayaka is supposed to be the ultimate pop idol, but it turns out she was the ultimate violinist because she played Makoto like a freaking fiddle.
Hey, remember
Oh,
that
man.
time that we said that we would do anything to help her get out of the school alive?
Yep.
I think she kind of took that one to heart a little bit.
Uh-huh. She really did. She really did.
A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Damn.
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Damn.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left.
Oh, buddy, there's still lots left. Dying message.
It's
The
easy
dying
just to
math
say,
equation.
hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Shut his ass down immediately.
Really, bud?
There still might be
There's
one
nothing,
clue
I
left.
swear.
Sayaka's dying message.
I burned out. Wait, what?
Dining. Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember?
Ali Makoto's a wet paper bag boy. Aw, poor buddy. Oh man, he's becoming sun material. God damn it. He's so adorable.
11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Sure is.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask. Can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message, and I can prove it.
Her finger.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Oh yeah, Ali, I know. I was gonna say, oh, like Rowan. Wet paper bag boy.
Oh no.
Sure, I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro, you're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
God.
No, that's
I already
not...
did this rigmarole, buddy.
Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Aw, her voice is so cute.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
No, it's just, look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
This was you in chat trying to get me to understand.
Don't they look a bit like a one specific letter?
You're right.
God.
The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1, 1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa.
Vibrates.
You might have finally just said
It
something
vibrates.
worth a shit.
Oh my God, Majo, damn.
Come on, don't calm down.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Damn it. It's no use. I just don't know.
Rotate
Aside
the
from
image
Kyoko, everyone here has a
180
40
degrees.
IQ at best, combined.
Bro, Kyok was like, all right, guys, come on.
Like, guys, come on, flip it. Flip it real good. Huh? Rotate it? I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You You shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Jessica's dying message revealed the killer's real killer's name. If you turn her message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear. He's like, what? Don't look at me like that. Why are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me?
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N, or more accurately, Leon.
That's how you spell Leon.
What is it, Sesame Street?
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
Yeah,
it's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
Those squiggles ain't squigging at all.
Random at all.
They ain't squigging.
They ain't squigging.
She
Very
wrote that
defined
message
straight
on the wall
lines.
behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Evidence that Leon tried to get rid of? Is that thing I found on the ground on the floor of the incinerator, right?
Ooh, the piece of the shirt. Yes.
I got
it! White shirt cuff.
You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
With your long, long sleeve white shirt.
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Girl's like, I've had it solved since the beginning.
Exactly. I had it solved since breakfast.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible.
I mean, where we know? When?
This one might be a bit convoluted, if I'm remembering correctly.
And we know where it was disposed of. It was incinerated. When and how? I don't think we know the time. But we don't, because they needed a key to get in, right?
There was the locked gate in front of it, yes, and the incinerator was well beyond that gate. Like, it's a pretty spacious room for some reason.
I'm gonna go with this one.
I got it!
Oh!
That is correct.
If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, say it for
me. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
Right.
And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
He's like, wait, what? No, that's wrong. There's another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. The shattered crystal ball.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence. Which means the only possible suspect is whoever had the trash room key.
Okay, so the person who would have had the trash room key was... Huh? Me? No!
Oh my god.
He's like, wait.
Oh my god.
Wait. It absolutely was a way to use the incinerator without using the trash room key.
Dude fucking chucked that crystal ball.
I was able to turn the incinerator on by using something I found on the ground nearby.
The key to the trash room.
Whoever was on clean...
So the only one who... The person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in
Nope.
order to just...
You could just chuck a crystal ball at it.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but...
Yeah, he got scammed.
But how would you use it?
Killer used the glass ball in a certain way, which was...
It's this one.
I prayed for the button to press itself.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Someone turned the incinerator on? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy!
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small.
I don't know. Could only be done by
Could someone really do that?
star.
An ultimate baseball star.
That's right! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
It wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer because...
It's a movie.
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Leon!
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
Hello, motherfucker.
Oh, is it time?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
I don't know, bud.
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Oh
The
shit.
closing arguments would begin. Would you like to hear more?
Is this the little picture thing?
This is the comic book. This
Okay.
is the manga we're creating here. Every case has one last element to bring the case trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll be given a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic, there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim in a missing section and press the A button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Okay.
And this reads right to left like manga, so.
Oh, right, okay.
Yep, right is the earliest phase. And I believe they just give you all the pieces to go to begin with. On the bottom, it'll show you like right where you have to cycle through different things there,
Is that not right?
No, I think that's right. I don't think it gives you an instant feedback like
Oh, okay.
the other one does. But it's been a while, so I'm trying to remember.
I thought it would like fill up the entire thing.
You can also press A on the question marks, and it kind of gives that fill-in part like Eden's Garden did. I noticed something in my room.
The sword.
Yeah, that should go there.
And
Yeah.
she attacks him. Okay, so the sheath. Wait, no? Wait.
Use left bumper and right bumper and see if there are more things in the.
There
maybe
are.
we might see something. Oh, well, there's definitely what we need, right? So, yeah, the other one's
There it
correct.
is.
Still, that's the new one we need. All right, perfect. And slide on down. Now, after the killer counters Sayaka's attack and then attack of their own, what do they do next? Probably start going crazy.
Okay, she's running to the bathroom.
The first bathroom door open, the only logical way they could have done that was...
There it is. Screwdriver.
The lint roller, obviously.
Get in. Stabby stab.
If your steps that's just think leave something behind.
The lint roller.
She left the lint roller in the bathroom.
Yeah, this art is really good.
Yeah. Could use an item room to help dispose of the evidence.
There it is.
The object killer threw to activate the incinerator.
Yeah, it's this right here.
Oh wait,
What? What?
I don't think so yet. Hold on, because it's saying the object that was thrown to activate the incinerator. Go right up more.
Oh.
More.
There it is. You're right. That was thrown. I saw incinerator and I was like, the burnt
You're like,
fabric. Okay.
Through what the incinerator was.
Yes.
The whole kit and caboodle.
Now.
And then the lint roller.
Ugh, make him look so evil.
And now you can
The
reenact.
killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open.
This music is... I like it. It's
bopping.
It's bopping.
What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I'd told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room.
Yeah, look at that. Look at
The killer
that.
managed to throw the
Pitching-
ball through
pitching
the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot.
Yeah, wow.
And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
Hello, motherfucker.
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal
his
ball
ass.
in the laundry
Got
room.
him.
You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I have the evidence?
What?
Your first bullet
Oh,
time battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more?
Fuck. Oh no. What is
All
this?
right. So, sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you'll engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as a bullet time battle, aka the BTB, BTW. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center.
Okay, so I have to hit each little dot.
Yeah, you want to hit the white dots when they're in the center of your larger circle that you have there that's at the center of the screen.
Okay. A button.
Press the A button to lock on to an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the Y button as the tempo marker reaches the center.
So I gotta pick a statement with A and then press
You'll
the
pretty
little
much
dot with Y?
You'll alternate between A and Y essentially, because you'll press A on one of those dots, which will select a statement, then you'll press Y to destroy it.
Okay.
But you have to select it before you can press Y to then fire at it. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent if you can pull it off. Or if you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep doing this and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll go into a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing of hitting each button. So watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear.
Okay.
At that point, you can press the Y button to shoot it down with a truth bullet like any other statement. Refute their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0, you run out of time, you fail.
Does that just reset the minigame?
Yeah.
Okay. Allie, those sound so good right now. The blue shark candy.
Yeah, we found some at Target yesterday, so.
Yeah, she showed me.
We've been nomming on them. Yeah. Well then, good luck and have fun. I'm getting tired of saying that today.
Alright. I suck at this. Taylor's here.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your
I'm
room
not
to do
very
it.
good at rhythm games. Okay.
Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
Their own
Use
toolkit.
something of their own to remove the screws. Could it have been?
I refuse to acknowledge you! You're stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Sounds like a little 5-year-old.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
There it is.
The classic crash out. Stupid, stupid, stupid,
Stupid.
They have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. Moment of truth. Here we go.
Where's your proof?
So A, Y.
You kidding me?
Nailed it.
Not a chance!
Nice.
It wasn't me!
Yeah, you got it.
Stupid! You lied!
Now it's a little faster.
Stop talking!
Ah, shit, missed that one.
Shut up!
You actually got it.
Where's your
Oh,
proof?
I did?
I think it's being very generous with the timing window for you since you're ungentle.
Good.
Not a chance. Stupid.
Oh, you didn't miss one there, though. But
Yeah,
you
I
did.
missed one.
Shut up.
All right, the final strike.
Where's
the
your
toolkit?
This should prove it.
Pretty good. You did well.
Yay!
You were so
Screws
nervous
on the
about
bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
He's still going.
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Their very own.
Stupid, 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 stupid,
Oh my
stupid!
god, he is still going.
This is low-key a meme in the Danganronpa community.
Oh my god.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then
Stupid.
the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh?
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Yes, queen.
Stupid. Stupid.
Taylor just came over to me and asked if I wanted candy and brought up a picture of the gummy sharks.
Oh my god.
Because she heard me talking about them.
Oh my god, that's great.
Yes, please. Yes. You don't have to share, Allie.
Oh my god.
Okay. Oh my god, whoa.
The crash out is real.
Oh god, oh yeah, he's...
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Yoinks. For real, Junji Ito. That's for real what it looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, it ranks it? Oh.
It's a really random score thing, yeah. But
Oh.
it gives you coins, so now you've got
Yay.
62 of those to go gambling with next time.
Hell
Before you
yeah.
do free time events, then we have to get my chart up of who likes what and all that shit.
Oh my god, yeah.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oh my god. Bruh.
Da-da-da.
Wow.
Let's go gambling! Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Uh-oh, looks like you got it right on the money. The Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, Yahoo! Was none other than Leon Kawada.
Huh?
Yep. Oh,
Hey,
boy.
hold on.
Oh, hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch, what the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
Oh. It was kill or be killed.
So that's why...
I killed her first. I thought I was gonna keep going there.
I know, me too.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just... unlucky. That's all.
No, that's me.
Man.
Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear.
I'm still curious about the empty spot.
Yeah.
Like, what is
The
that all
decision
about?
we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, and that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine.
Now we're trapped here, with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here.
One thing that was more important to her than anything else. Her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka.
I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant.
And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
die for me,
For real.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy, howdy, there's Imminity must sure be terrifying, huh?
God.
I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness.
Allie, oh my god, I thought of that too. Betrayed by one you call her friend.
What did you say?
Phew.
I understand, really, I do. Yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it, everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, a friend say I lunged at Monokuma.
Uh-oh.
But
That's enough.
Ooh, okay, queen. I thought Sakura was gonna just fucking grab him. Like a puppy,
brick wall,
by
like
the
you're
scruff.
not going anywhere, buddy. As angry as I was, Kyoko lashed onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Damn.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now.
Let it go. Damn it!
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
That was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment.
Oh, Lord.
Punishment? You mean execution? What do you mean? Wait a second.
What do you mean?
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
It was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Dude, you could have ran away.
Aw.
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's why...
No, that's not. Stop it.
Stop it.
Hey, stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh.
Oh? Are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand?
I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him!
Huh?
If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation. The mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Oh, did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you?
Just shut up!
Okay, well anyway, more importantly,
chills!
let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment!
Yes, I want to see it.
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Wow. Oh, JJR, I think that you did tell us that before. I remember that both Sayaka and Leon's models were the base ones, so they killed them off first. That's so wild.
Oh, man.
Hey, come on.
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop! Please!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star.
No!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Oh God.
No!
Oh God. What is it gonna be? Yes.
And here we go.
Oh shit. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh no. Oh no. Holy shit, not the fucking batting cage. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bro, holy shit.
Just a gallon gun of baseballs.
That's an oh my god.
Look at him go.
Take me out to the ball game. Oh my god, his arms. Jesus. Ah! Damn. Salty. At least he died how he lived, ballin'.
Oh man. What we saw.
Man. Oh my god, bro. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
What we saw. That was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Extreme! Man, my gun was pumping right out of control.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that. Ooh, what's going on?
I can't take it.
Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well, hey, if you don't like it,
ugh.
all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you.
Oh
Nope,
shit,
that's all
sorry.
got.
I didn't mean to.
That's all good.
I didn't mean to press it.
Evil, you make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy. Say what? Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear?
My thing won't change.
Oh, your face.
My face. It changed to the confused one. But it won't go. It won't go back
Oh god.
to the
you might have
normal.
to. You might have to click back onto your application.
Go back, go back. There you go. There we go. There we go. All better.
Oh man. Perfect.
Well... so why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal? Hey, you say you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's a trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying now, what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit. You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground.
You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame.
Of course we can't cut free of the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place.
You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
God.
What does this mean? What are you trying to say?
Hey,
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
That's what everyone's been waiting for after all.
hey,
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
Sorry, everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later.
And just like that, he was gone.
My mind like immediately goes to like fucking broadcasting this shit on like fucking dark webs or something. That's what everyone's waiting for. See these kids kill each other.
You left us there overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no. It wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone.
Oh.
Chihiro, you crying? Okay.
Oh my
no one
god.
even tried to speak.
Don't do that.
Oh man. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second?
She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about.
What? It's about Sayaka, isn't it?
I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trials started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself.
You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you?
Did we ever find... She never said her ultimate talent, did she?
No, I don't think so yet.
Ultimate detective.
The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you.
She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you.
What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message.
Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it.
Why are you telling me all this?
Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the depths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation.
Move past their deaths? That's... I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them...
Oh, that's me.
Oh, wait. Wrong one.
My bad. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you.
As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka?
Oh, well... I'm psychic.
What?
Okay. Huh?
You're kidding. I just have pretty good intuition.
That was so creepy how Sayaka did that, though.
I know. You never liked that. You always hated it. Oh, man, only 12 people left. And chapter 1 is done now.
Damn.
You did it! You got the despair bat.
Oh, despair bat.
Ugh. Ugh.
Oh, God. Imagine just going back to your room after seeing all that.
Uh-huh.
Like, dear God. What am I
How
supposed
am I ever
to...
gonna take a shower again?
God. All I hear are screams.
All I hear is screams.
Grayson, shut up.
Oh my God.
Shut up.
Oh, man.
I liked the first trial. JJR. It was good.
Heck yeah.
I wasn't expecting a... Grayson, stop.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Buddy, stop. Come on. You got fed. I don't know what else you want.
Mom, love me.
But anyway, I like the first trial. I was not expecting Sayaka to have been the one to initiate, like, the first, like, attempted murder, really.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's just my instinct was fucking right. I did not like that bitch. She was creepy.
God, from day one, you really did not like Nella McFuck.
Oh, man, I'm something off about her.
It's gone. She really is gone. It's almost like there's never anything there to begin with. You know, I just realized there was this before. I have a complaint about this bathroom, okay?
What?
I have a complaint about this bathroom. So, look at where the toilet is and the sink is, and then look at the fucking shower head. That shower head is like 3 feet off the ground.
You're so right.
That thing's at the same height as the sink. It's below the mirror that's up there in the top left corner. Like, goddamn.
It is really short. Oh, man.
Ugh. I know it's got the cords so it could be taken off, but still, that's usually mounted up high still. But every last sign of Sayaka's existence disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so guys, since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
Jesus. Just to say that, like it's normal.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay, no need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted, smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look like a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that. I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's death. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it.
Hello, darkness. We're looking at darkness right now.
Yeah. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream. But I have to accept the reality of it all.
I mean, dude, would you rather have had her corpse in your bathroom? Like,
I want it there forever. Don't ask. I didn't want to get rid of it. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Sorry I'm late.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
Oh yeah, I'm fine, you know? My crush just switched rooms with you and he was gonna use me as a scapegoat for her own murder, tried to kill someone, you know, that's fucking dead now. Yeah, I'm doing fine. You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here. Sorry. So what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it'll be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom.
Oh, Jesus, Taka. Buddy.
Hey, come on.
Read the room. Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room?
Well, staying there with her scent still hanging in the air, that would hurt me just as much.
Okay. With her scent. I can still smell her.
Plus, I've decided that I can't turn away from her death.
Makoto. Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
you got it!
So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track. Just cheer up, bud.
Just cheer up. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better?
Huh?
They were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place.
Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move.
Well...
But if we work together against a mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that.
Stop talking.
Keep telling yourself that. Don't be over here in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy. Like it or not, it's not that simple.
What do you mean?
Are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witness.
Honestly.
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. To find them may be too great of a risk.
So then...
Then, what are we supposed to do?
Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No.
What?
No what?
I can't take it.
Aw, I don't want to live if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else.
Huh?
Huh? Wait, what?
Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because...
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves.
But...
So,
If we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it?
So it would seem. He's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist.
Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we'd refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind.
Ding dong ding dong.
Him.
announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Oh, and one other thing. It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did.
Oh, God.
See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear, so be well aware of your actions. Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
What a little bitch. God.
Oh, man.
Jeez, Monokuma. What?
Classic.
What was that about just now?
Was he saying it's our fault that happened? It's pretty cruel, man.
Don't fuck with me.
That piece of shit, who does he think he is? And so the day drew to a close. Tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun.
Dun dun dun. Boy's life of despair.
Oh, man. I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement, and they called us all to the gym. What's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it.
Oh, God.
Okay, lift your arms up and down.
Taka, no!
1, 2, 3, 4.
What'd you say, Evan?
I said Taka, no!
Oh. He's just following along.
Exercise, everybody, come on!
3, 4.
Oh,
it's
buddy.
Pilates class!
Oh, buddy.
Now reach way up and bend way down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
Doesn't this feel great? Being stuck inside like this, you gotta make sure to stay healthy.
You're the one keeping us stuck inside.
Don't sweat the small stuff, that's my motto.
Yaha!
Oh, I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think?
Oh my God, no.
Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for?
So, why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise.
Just to make you exercise. Just to make you exercise.
Hey!
If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the assassin's fist.
What the fuck?
Passed on from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness. The power can be yours. That's the kind of joke a middle school would come up with.
It doesn't matter, just get to the point. Did you call us down here just to exercise?
Hey,
Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands? Okay, so...
Oh wait, okay, so then. Sorry. Bouncing back and forth.
I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you.
What the heck?
A whole new world? A new
You
fantastic point of view?
It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD, and I gotta keep you motivated.
very nice.
So go ahead, Look around with all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode. All you neurospices.
Oh my god.
With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when he had shown up. But... a new world?
Could it be...
Is he talking about a way to get outside?
I wonder about that.
That seems unlikely.
Piece of shit!
Well, we don't know till we look.
Hey,
Whatever he meant, it seems we'll have to search the school one more time.
You hear me?
Okay, then let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up at the dining hall and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that?
Got it!
More like a staple food source. Now let's get moving.
Oh my god.
Saying his words as they're singing, everyone scattered and left the gym.
I love Taka. Oh.
Of course.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
You know, I have a burning question for you.
For me?
Yeah. Oh, hey,
Okay.
Hero. Because you know my favorite of this game already. But who do you
Yes.
think my second favorite is?
Taylor's back with my gummy sharks.
The gummy sharks, let's
It was the last bag? It was the last bag.
Oh, man.
It was the last bag.
Was it the ones from Target?
Yeah, it's the exact ones.
Yeah. Maybe because there was only 3 on that cart that was in like the center pathway there yesterday. So
Yeah.
and maybe it was, oh man. Yeah.
So you're asking who your second favorite character is?
Yeah. Yeah. A pretty close second.
Ah! I dropped my controller.
Oh no! Oh no.
How do I get to the report card thing? Okay, wait, never mind.
there
I
you go.
found it.
Hey, you got it.
I need visuals. So your second
Yeah.
favorite. Okay, you talking about favorite or simping?
I guess it'd be kind of considered a... I guess it could kind of be a mixture of sorts. Because you know the top. You know the top of
Yeah,
the food
I mean,
chain.
yeah, right here.
Miss you every day.
I really liked her. She was
One
such a
thing
fun character.
One thing you'll have to decide if you want to do or not when you beat the game is that it opens up a mode where you can do everyone's full free time events for the game.
Ooh.
And obviously it would take up more time, but you'd be able to spend time with characters like the ones that disappeared a little too fast. But it's something you would... Yeah. Junko, Leon, Sayaka.
Is it Aoi?
You got it, yeah!
Hell yeah! Fuck yeah! I know you too.
You do.
Perfection.
He is just such a sweet bean.
She is. She's really cute.
Oh my god.
She's adorable.
Yes.
Well, you know who my faves are already.
Yeah.
Taka, my son.
Yep.
Yoko, my wifey.
Wifey for lifey.
Lickin', I don't know your favorite. I think it'll be really hard to guess.
Oh man. Yeah, Lickin', I wonder who it could be.
You fell in love with Aoi in this chapter?
I do believe so.
All from
because,
one line of dialogue.
Yeah. You'll start to learn more about the characters, everything evolves and everything, but
Oh, there's one little fun fact about her that made you like her more. Interesting.
Yes, very
okay.
true. Yep.
Ultimate Detective, I'm calling it right now. Ultimate Detective. Private Investigator. Fucking something.
Ultimate PI, you see?
Ultimate PI. I mean, look, she has a freaking tie on and a little blazer.
Alright.
Gotta talk to you.
What the heck?
Hey, Makoto! Did you see what's inside the display case? Bad. This is super bad, man. What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything all that weird in there. Sure, to the untrained eye, it's nothing. This is awful. A bad, awful, terrible trap.
For serious.
That stuff you see lined up there? Any god could come by and use it to send a message.
What?
Huh? I've been struck with knowledge. It's an omen of total devastation and ruin.
Let me out of here!
Let me out! I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave him alone.
What? Dude is not having a good time. Buddy, what?
That was a mess.
Should I look at this stuff? What?
Besides the case of trophies and other items, not a sword anymore. Couldn't replace that one, I guess. Winning championships probably came here naturally at anyone going to school here. I think it's the original
Yeah, the
line
original
dialogue.
stuff. Alright.
Right, you can press B to exit. God sending a message? Hermes?
Hermes?
But now, oh, hey, Taka.
Taka! Hey, buddy.
Got it! Makoto, look! The gate blocking the stairs is gone. It would seem a path to the second floor is opened up. You hear me? But it's also of utmost importance to double check the areas we already know about, just in case.
Without a doubt.
Aren't I so clever to think of that? I really impress myself sometimes.
Yes, you are. Head pats for you, buddy.
You understand? Well, I'll leave the school to you.
Head pat.
Oh my gosh. Now you can finally go up the stairs to your right there.
Stairs!
And explore a
what the
whole new world. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's kind of, yeah, you have to, yeah, there's a wall over there. We have to click on it and go up. The gate that was blocking the stairs has been opened. Is this what Monokuma meant by a new world? If so, what's up there?
Ooh, bathrooms.
This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Oh god, excuse me.
Excuse you.
I don't know how that came out through audio, but I feel like a demon took over me for
I
a
was
second.
just gonna say.
Oh my god.
Whenever you burp, I feel like it gives you like your own jump scare.
I didn't know it was coming. It just happened.
I feel like that happens a lot.
Oh my god, it
jump
does happen
scare
a lot.
yourself.
Trust me, it happens a lot. Oh my god, excuse me.
Oh my god, that was funny.
Ooh. Get a second to go here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's got to be something here. Holy shit.
A pool!
A pool!
I'm gonna see it. Ooh.
Boogie boards!
Just a second.
Oh, Makoto! Hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool! There's a pool here! A pool! Pool, pool, pool!
So excited. You'll have to keep repeating it. I got it.
Okay.
And there's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out.
Yeah, you're right about that. He seems way more excited than usual.
Aw, she's excited to go to the pool. Hi, Chihiro. Little bean.
Hey, Chihiro, have you checked out the pool yet?
No. I don't like wearing swimsuits.
Yeah, you do seem like the type who might not be into that kind of thing.
But still, it sounds like the locker rooms here have all the exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I kind of like to get a little stronger.
You want to get stronger? I have to say, that's kind of unexpected.
Yeah.
But I'm not even brave enough to step foot into the locker room.
Huh? You don't even want to go in the locker room?
It's not that I don't want to, it's just...
I don't get it. Is she afraid of locker rooms or something?
Oh, what's wrong, little bean?
It's a pretty weird phobia, though.
Can you say anything else?
Okay.
The locker rooms connect to a pool. It looks super nice and big and fantastic to swim in. I'm beyond excited right now. I can't wait to dive in. In fact, I'm getting kind of mad thinking about it.
Why are you getting mad?
Girl! She's so cute. Hello, robot. Second floor is opened up. The living area has grown. And a number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit things have been made much more comfortable for us.
Do you understand?
If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad.
Maybe a couple people dying for a couple words
Okay,
isn't too
girl.
bad of a deal.
Yeah, what the fuck? Like, what do you
man.
mean?
Behind this door is the locker room?
Ah, shit, I can't go in. This is... This is the girls' locker room.
This is fine.
The true gentleman will respect our space, yes? Yeah, yeah, alright.
Behind this door is the locker room?
Yeah! Oh, and I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms.
Really?
Of course.
Jesus.
All right, really. If you want to unlock the locker room, hate you.
Yep, Allie, that's great. He's behind me right now.
Of course it is. Yep.
You'll have to swipe the personal e-handbook across the card mirror next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boy's handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line, cause Monokuma said so.
Alright.
But what if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in?
And we commit such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity.
Okay.
Did you look up? See, there's a Gatling gun mounted on the ceiling, right?
Jesus Christ.
Yoo-hoo! And it'll be all...
Oh my
Just
god.
a second.
I bet it really hurt to get shot by that thing.
Want to find out?
Oh my god. No. I think it'd be a little worse than that. But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook, and that would get them into the girls' locker room, would it not?
What? Wait, it didn't even occur to me. I think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay, then how's this sound? We'll make a deal here, okay?
Got it.
Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There, so now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? It's because my brain is 100% cotton.
Oh my god.
Honestly.
I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place.
Is that okay?
After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook.
So,
But you know, you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff.
Of course! It's because all you teenagers are sex-crazed maniacs! You're at that age where you dry up like a plastic bottle!
Oh my god.
So to keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch.
But in that case, I would ask that you keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man and some woman decide to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them.
Oh, fuck! All I care about is taking the whole image of the school itself.
Disgust.
I don't care what happens in your private dorms. By force or by cutting, do whatever you want.
Just the worst. I hate you so much.
Yeah, it goes around, comes around, chick.
See ya later!
Okay, so the regulation is now in place. See ya!
Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself up.
But the vibe that accompanies him is immaculate.
So last, Chihiro, you want to come with me?
As for me...
There is nothing I hate more than getting water on my face.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'll pass this time. How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it.
Pretty sure that only applies to you.
Aw, poor girly. Alright.
Yep, that's all of your locker room pool stuff for now.
God, this fucking... Jesus.
Yeah,
So
it was there
great.
the whole time, just right up there in the roof for you. God.
All for being scandalous.
Yep, back that way, and then to the left. Take you down farther. There's restrooms.
Bathroom.
This is the girls' bathroom. If I ever took one step in there, become a total creep in everyone's eyes, and that'd be it for me.
Anything in here? The boys' bathroom? Oh, I can go in. Oh,
Boys'
God. It is fucking bright. Jesus Christ.
It really is. Goddamn.
Oh, my God.
Looking like a goddamn Sprite bottle.
Jesus. Oh, Dark, thank you for the subscription. Hello.
Dark.
Hello, Dark. You got back from a short D&D sesh.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go. I want to play D&D with you sometime. That'd be so fun.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. What the? The sink is like so. It looks really small.
It's trying its best. 2D art doesn't do the best when it's being rotated around.
Wow, they really went all out with the decor in here.
This is where the bathroom cleaning supplies are stored. I don't see anything useful in here. Non-Euclidean sink. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else of note in there. Alright. I'm trying to remember what else is around this area.
Oh, classroom.
Another classroom.
Oh my
The
God.
baby is sleeping. Please be quiet.
Sakura!
I see.
This must be what he meant by a new world.
Huh.
I should probably take a really close look around. Okay. Anything else?
I see.
Okay, no, that's it.
That's it. Is there anything about the blackboard? Oh, no, just the other thing. Mostly now, like, hunting for those Monokuma coins. And what's the point? We can't stop looking at the clock. Even if the time was wrong, we wouldn't have any way of knowing. I really don't like that.
Oh, yeah, that sucks. Ooh, yay!
Hey, there you go. 69!
69.
Surveillance camera. You're watching every single move we make. Oh, TV. It's one of the mangas Monokuma appears on right now. It's just showing the school crest. If I break it, Monokuma might come and punish me. Alright. Then you can leave.
Yeah. Bye, Sakura.
The area. Bye. Alright, so it's a classroom there.
Been down there.
And there's another little path to the left. Oh, that's a stairwell. Okay, so not gonna worry about that. That'll take you up to floor 3.
Ooh,
Oh.
pink.
Let's go.
Oh, what the?
That's where we would look outside if we had one.
If we had one. Wait, no, go away. Okay. I was trying to see if I could click on anything there.
Oh, yeah, no. I don't think they'd let you do much of that out here.
Reality isn't everything. Oh my god, it looks like a real bear.
I hate the realistic bear Monokuma. That's tragic.
Oh my god. You don't have to read these. I just want to see if there's a coin.
Yeah. No, you're fair. Master. Time or coin?
Coin. Coin. What about blocking them? Yeah.
Not brave enough.
Oh, coin! Yes.
Hey, there you go.
Realistic Monokuma isn't real. He can't hurt you.
Oh, man. Oh, you can check out the windows if you want. But it might not give you anything, but you shouldn't be surprised. But on the second floor, too, the windows here have the same metal plates covering them.
Yep, alright.
Alright, you can leave that. And then there was one last room. One last large room.
Wait, where? Oh,
up here on
library.
the right.
This?
Yep.
Library! Ooh, lots of people in here. Yoko! Whew. It's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I'd want to do much reading in.
I'm absolutely shocked.
How come?
Damnation! I have all these books here, and not one copy of any of my works!
Oh my god. Well, yeah, why would they have comics in a library? Plus, most fanfic is just porn drawn by a bunch of amateurs.
Damn.
You just don't get it. Not at all. Nope. No, you don't get it. You don't get it.
I do too get it. And with a face like yours, anyone can tell nothing you do is worthwhile. Damn.
Say whatever you want about me, but I've never judged a book by its author. You know nothing! Now hear this. Appearances mean nothing at all. What you see before you is nothing more than the rind that contains the meaty pulp of my genius. Here we go! My creations are determined by meaning and value.
You're so full of it.
I'm used to being misunderstood. You think weak attacks like yours will drop my HP?
Oh my god.
Those two really worry me.
Yeah. Jesus.
But still, this library is most interesting. Oh, what's interesting about it?
Stop talking.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud. I mean, it looks like a human hamster.
Oh my god.
With book. But
He
looking
does.
at it, the whole thing is incredibly dusty. Looks like the library has been neglected for a pretty long time. As nice as the school itself is, whoever's in charge of upkeep has been pretty lazy. Strange. It's pretty happy to have all these books around you, huh, Toko?
Not particularly. Nothing's really caught my attention so far. Oh.
Indeed, there's a plethora of books, it's true, but the content seems lacking. You know nothing! Where's the comic books? Where's the young adult section?
Comic books? Young adult? That stuff's a waste of time.
I've seen what you write, Miss Fukawa. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile.
What the heck? My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. Don't compare to that garbage of yours. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. Someone should just burn it all.
Oh, the lady doth protest too much, methinks. I bet you're secretly into boy-on-boy action.
Oh my. Boy on boy. I don't care if it's anime or comics or fanfic or whatever. It's all filth. Throwaway culture that'll be trashed and forgotten in half a decade. Just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
You've insulted me and you've insulted my honor.
These two are really starting to freak me out. I've never seen anything like it.
Poor Makoto.
I just want to go home. There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. Looks like this library's been neglected for a pretty long time. Just like the school itself is, whoever's in charge of upkeep has been pretty lazy. Strange. Nice.
Nice. Toko is gonna lose her shit. I already know. At some point, she's gonna just she's gonna have, like, the most insane crash out, like, in this entire game. I fucking bet.
Oh, man.
Girl is, like, a loose cannon. Like, she is... Jesus, there's a lot. Oh, my God.
There are a lot of things, yeah.
Wait, I already got this.
Yes, if I...
Just gonna say the same thing.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I got a coin though. Nice.
Start fishing with the outside world. If only there was a TV that worked. The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter.
A letter?
What's this? Hope's Peak Academy?
Indeed.
It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside?
But you shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission.
Is that right?
What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside.
Oh, okay. I broke the seal on the dusty envelope and pulled out the single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From the Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we've been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now. And I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? Contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed.
It is interesting.
It
would seem Hope's Peak has stopped functioning as a school. And judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old.
So, you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. But I didn't get that sense at all. Unless the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been all in all the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked stuff up online about the school. I never saw anything about this.
So, in other words,
that must have been all part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming that this letter is real.
However,
if it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down.
That would be a nice, simple solution, it's true. But then, what about this other part? The decision is not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. What did it mean by serious issues? It's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now?
Now,
If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection would be a useful clue, on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find more details.
So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. The mastermind's motive. Can you figure out why they would want us to imprison all of us here? Will that be enough to get us out of here? Or... looks like a laptop.
Laptop.
The laptop looks pretty old and it's all covered in dust.
so...
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened.
It's broken, huh? Too bad. Somebody can use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. If it's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea what's going on the second floor. But I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, I better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible.
Yay! Just immediately took us there. Perfect.
Listen to me!
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how did it go? Did anyone discover any interesting new anything?
Yes, indeed.
There's a library.
Okay.
And a pool! A freaking pool! And locker rooms filled with exercise equipment!
Well,
There is not, however, anything resembling an escape route.
Yeah, she's right.
I see!
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery.
Quiet down and listen!
The warehouse and bathrooms on the first floor of the dorms are now open.
You hear me?
And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much it's insane.
Oh shit, a warehouse.
So go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel like.
Are you okay with this?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Yo,
Okay, and what about a fucking way out of here? Did you find anything like that? Oh, well,
what?
no.
What?
Isn't anything in the warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here? Nothing? Unfortunately, no.
Oh.
Not what I saw.
You look so sad.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy, it's okay.
Hey, come on.
You fucking people.
Okay, Mondo, how about you go and fucking look for a way out? Why are you blaming everyone else? Damn.
What?
Who gives a shit if we have a goddamn pool now? Or a warehouse, or whatever the fuck?
Stop fucking around.
We're still trapped in this piece of shit school. We need to find a goddamn way out.
Now, there's no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is the key, yes? For now, we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation.
You piece of...
Whatever you say, you fucking loon.
Oh, good night, JJR. Thanks for stopping in.
Bye, JJR.
Thanks for clipping.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
For now, let's just continue our investigation and let everyone know if you should discover something.
So then...
So, are we done for today?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess so. The air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this the mastermind's plan to give us hope, just to turn around and betray that hope?
I didn't leave off on him like that.
Time for the nighttime announcement. And it's also 8 o'clock now.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
Should probably be a good chance to leave off after this announcement.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Oh, but yeah, it's a nice place to give it a little pause and pick it up next time. Oh, you made it through the first trial, and it only took one stream to get through.
Yeah!
Oh, man.
And there's already 3 fucking people dead.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
Womp womp.
I don't know. I still think that I'm sus over the fucking empty spot in the podium circle. Why is there an empty spot? Why?
Yeah,
Why?
fair.
Why? Yeah, Grayson, why?
Yeah, Grayson, what the fuck's up with that?
Why? Is there another student just fucking somewhere that he's keeping hidden for whatever fucking reason? Grayson, okay. It was funny for a second, but now you're just...
Now you're just getting annoying, Grayson.
But yeah, I'm sus about that. I'm really interested in figuring out what the hell that's all about.
Heck yeah.
Fucking Celeste is weird. I don't know what's going on with her.
Oh, man.
Everyone has their own little thing going on. I can tell. Everyone has their own little, like Chihiro's she's shy, but there's something else. There's something else besides just little shyness and some anxiety, I feel like. And then don't even get me started on Toko. Don't even get me started on Toko.
Oh, man.
That shit, she is a basket case. She's gonna crash out.
Oh, man. It's gonna be a good ride.
Okay, Grayson, good boy. I'm petting him and he's quiet now.
Thank you, Mom. Finally. I get my attention.
Oh my goodness. All right. I'm excited to keep going with this. I have so many questions I want answered.
I can tell.
Let's go, lesbians! Let's go, lesbians!
Yes, let's go, lesbians. I love that sound. It cracks me up.
It's so good.
Oh my god. Okay, Grayson. But yeah, I'm excited to keep going. This is fun.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, Ali, he is a mama's boy. That's all he can
Truly.
be. But
Oh, man.
oh,
Needy little boy.
Alrighty. I'm gonna...
Needy little boy, not meaty little boy. Needy.
Needy.
N, not an M. Needy.
Meaty?
Though he is a meaty boy, too.
A meaty boy.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh my god. That's so funny.
Oh, man.
Meaty
that is
boy.
great. Oh, man.
All right. Thank you all for stopping in. It's
Heck
been
yeah,
a
thank
minute,
you,
but
everybody.
it was fun.
Yes.
And if nothing goes awry, Wednesday again, we will
Heck yeah.
continue.
Yeah, I'll be here.
Yeah. With the professional voice boy.
Yes.
But all right, y'all. Good night. And I'll see you next week. Thanks for stopping in.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, yeah, Lunatic. I'll look forward to seeing you next time.
Yes.
All right, bye, Dark Salty.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.